If you're using Traveling Mailbox or another mail forwarding service like Traveling Mailbox, you need to watch this video so you don't get caught off guard like we did just this morning.
We have been using Traveling Mailbox since a month before we went full-time in January 2020. This morning, I woke up and checked my email to find a message from Travis Poole, the president of Traveling Mailbox. Quote, "We regret to inform you that the location that we used to service your account in Orlando has abruptly decided to stop working with us. As a result, we must wind down operations at this location by July 31st, 2021, unquote. I was like, what? How could this happen? They go on to explain that they are providing a different Orlando address for us to use going forward. Traveling Mailbox has these addresses set up all over the country so people can have an address at a location that they desire for domicile or other purposes. The mail goes to these locations and then forwarded to their North Carolina address for processing, scanning, and forwarding. The reason we chose Traveling Mailbox for our mail service was because they offered this Orlando address. Now, we have lived in Florida most of our lives, so it was an easy choice for domicile.
Weird timing. We just saw a video from RV Odd Couple a couple days ago about other issues with Traveling Mailbox and how they switched to My RV Mail. We are now looking for another company.
I called Traveling Mailbox immediately to find out what happened and how this affects us, and had an extensive conversation about how this can happen. They told me that this won't affect other people who have signed up for the Orlando address recently because they've been using a new Orlando address for a while. How long have they known that this was a problem? As stated in the email, this happened because, quote, the locations that we utilize are not bound to work with us for any length of period as they are third-party locations, unquote. Which tells me that this could happen to any of the third-party locations like Orlando.
When we signed up for this service, we never thought in a million years that this address could be changed with only a 30 days notice. We will have to contact all our primary senders and give them the new Orlando address.
Now, this won't affect our mail that much because after a year and a half, most of our correspondence is set up for paperless. But any mail that does go to this Orlando Traveling Mailbox address after July 31st will be returned to sender. It cannot be forwarded by the post office. But the big problem is changing our addresses that are connected to our Florida domicile. Since we use this for our car registrations, driver's license, health insurance, and car insurance, this will not be an easy change, especially since we are in Maine right now, headed to New Brunswick next week, and won't be back to Florida until the fall.
We were going to film a totally different video this morning about dry camping in places like we are here in beautiful Maine State Park, but thought it was really important to get this information out as soon as possible. So check your mail forwarding service, or if you're about to sign up for one, think about this issue.
Now, if you use Traveling Mailbox and use the Orlando address, check your email now. If you use one of the other Traveling Mailbox's addresses besides their home address in North Carolina, this could happen to you someday.
Yeah. If this affected you, please share your thoughts in the comments section. You can also always leave a message on our Facebook and Instagram pages. Now, this is just part of full-time traveling lifestyle, and you adjust, but still, downsizing makes sense.
Like the penny.